Israel's big mistake of assassinating Hamas chief will not go unanswered. As said as President Iran's Pezeshkian says, Israel's assassination of Hamas leader Haniyeh was a big mistake which will not go unanswered. RT correspondent Yusuf Jalali has more.
The assassination of Martyr Haniyeh is against all speaking people of the world to strongly condemn such atrocities. They claim to defend freedom, democracy and human rights and present anyone who refrains from complying with them as the enemy of such principles and values.
What's particularly interesting about this visit is that Jordan is a close U.S. ally. It previously played a key role in intercepting missiles and drones fired by Iran toward Israel, of course, back in April, following Tehran's retaliation for an Israeli attack on its diplomatic compound in Syria. Foreign Minister Safadi said he did not carry any Israeli messages to Tehran, emphasizing that his goal was to help de-escalate tensions so the region can enjoy peace, security, and stability, he said. However, for Iran, retaliation seems inevitable. Iran believes Washington provided the intelligence needed for Israel to conduct this strike against Haniyeh. Recently, the IRGC released more details about the incident, revealing that Haniyeh was taken out by a short-range projectile fired from an area outside his residence.
This terrorist attack was designed and implemented by the Zionist regime and supported by the criminal government of the United States. Israel will receive a response to this crime at the appropriate time, place, and manner.
Iran has promised that its response this time will be even tougher than the operation in April, which saw scores of drones and missiles targeting Tel Aviv. This time around, the retaliation is expected to come from multiple fronts, with support from various countries that host resistance factions, especially Lebanon, where Israel has recently killed senior Hezbollah official Fuad Shakur. Of course, Israel is on high alert. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu made it clear on Sunday that the country is ready for anything, and it will hit back hard if provoked.
Iran and its proxies seek to surround us with a stranglehold of terror on 7 fronts. Their visible aggression is insatiable, but Israel is not helpless. We're determined to stand against them on every front, in every arena, far and near. Anyone who murders our citizens, anyone who harms our country will be held accountable. He will pay a very heavy price.
We are prepared very strongly in defense, on land and in the air, and we are ready to move quickly to attack or to respond. We will exact a price, as we have been doing in recent days from the enemy. If he dares to attack us, he will pay a heavy price.
While Bibi and Gallant are talking about defense, there are some voices in Israel who are openly advocating for a preemptive strike on Iran.
Not only that you don't have to wait for them to attack you, but also there is a question of what are you attacking. And I suggest to attack targets that would hurt the head of the octopus, because when you cut only the tentacle of an octopus, it will grow back.
Like what?
Things related to the Iranian nuclear project. I won't go into details. Strategic targets that will leave Iran in a strategically disadvantageous position in different aspects. Economic targets, Iran's oil wells, the Iranian economy. It sponsors this whole axis of the Houthis and Hezbollah.
It looks like tensions are definitely on the rise. Several countries, including the U.S., the U.K., and France, are urging their citizens to get out of Lebanon, quote, on any ticket available. Meanwhile, the U.S. is ramping up its military presence in the Middle East, sending in more arms, warships, and fighter jets. Jonathan Feiner, the deputy advisor for the White House National Security Council, said on Sunday that this military buildup is all about de-escalation.
Is that why the U.S. is deploying additional fighter squadron to the Middle East and moving in other naval vessels?
So you're referring to the announcement that was made on Friday, where the United States and our Pentagon said that we are moving a aircraft carrier group to the region and some additional air assets. That is entirely focused on defending Israel against potential threats it may face.
So it looks like the U.S. actions in the Middle East aren't really helping to cool things down. Instead, they seem to be adding fuel to the fire, especially when Iran says the U.S. knew about and backed the assassination of Ismail Haniyeh. While the U.S. claims it had no role in the situation, its deployment of weapons to the region does not appear to back up these claims and will only heighten concerns about a broader regional conflagration.